weather statement for orange, including areas around Washington. A cluster of strong thunderstorms is moving rapidly eastward towards the region, with wind gusts potentially reaching up to 40 miles per hour. Expect strong gusts to knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects, affecting locations such as Paoli, Orleans, French Lick, and others. This localized threat is part of a broader severe weather setup unfolding across the southern plains, with a powerful low-pressure system driving scattered severe storms today and into tonight.
Around a tiny window, praying those dark clouds pass us by, but you pull me close in that flicker fade light. Say, if we fly, we fly.
A severe weather alert is in effect for Jenks, Oklahoma, with a strong thunderstorm producing half-inch hail and moving at 35 miles per hour. This system poses a significant threat to the area, with the potential for minor damage to outdoor objects. The National Weather Service has issued a flood warning for Bartholomew, Brown, Decatur, Johnson, Monroe, Morgan, and Shelby counties in Indiana. Excessive rainfall has already caused significant flooding, and these counties can expect continued inundation until 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this afternoon. As the rain-soaked landscape remains vulnerable, a high likelihood of worsening conditions prevails, making it crucial to remain informed and take necessary precautions against flooding. We're keeping a sharp eye on the Midwest right now, where a prolonged period of fog is blanketing the region, and that's particularly true in Fisher, Illinois, where a blanket of dampness is already settled in. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for multiple counties around the area, warning residents to be cautious on the roads due to reduced visibility and fog-related hazards. Looking at the forecast for Fisher, Illinois, today we'll see highs barely scraping 50 degrees, with areas of fog already in the mix. Tonight, it's more of the same, with dense fog lingering through the night, especially by tomorrow morning. Thursday is a bit warmer, but patchy fog returns, and we're expecting a similar story the following night. A significant shift in the forecast comes on Friday, when temperatures rocket upwards into the 70s, but we're also talking about gusty conditions, and here's the catch. A line of showers and thunderstorms will be rolling into the region, bringing a welcome dose of rain to this parched area. Stay alert and plan ahead. Folks, Friday night's weather is looking quite active.
We kissed in the truck while the hail hit like a drum. Lightning in your laugh, I was happy to go numb.
As we continue through this dynamic weather pattern, I want to give you the tools to stay ahead of the storm. At weatherrundown.com, you'll find an interactive radar that's as comprehensive as it is intuitive, with NEXRAD single site and MRMS national mosaic views at your fingertips. Our radar is free from clutter, so you can focus on what's happening in your specific area. Powerful, albeit localized, instance of severe weather unfolds in Davis County, Indiana, where hailstones estimated to be at least a quarter-inch in diameter have been reported near Elnora. Coincidentally, this occurs alongside a surge in flood warnings across the region, underscoring the potential for an intense storm system. That enhanced risk of severe storms designation for the southwestern plains is now taking shape in the Midwest, where this storm is brewing.
If loving you's a twister, then baby let it spin. If the roof peels off this house, I'll still come running in. You're my radar, love warning, spinning around my heart. Red line rising, tearing me apart. Got me shaking.
The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for Washington. a powerful thunderstorm is currently barreling eastward, its leading edge already producing gusty winds and pea-sized hail near Pauli. Residents of Orange can expect wind gusts to reach up to 40 miles per hour. It's essential to remember the broader national context. The potent low-pressure system is now moving across the Great Plains, priming a swath of the southern plains and Midwest for potentially severe storm activity. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for central and east-central Illinois. Moderate to heavy fog is shrouding parts of the region, with visibility plummeting to a quarter mile or less, posing a significant hazard to commuters and travelers. The fog will be most dense today, with rapid visibility changes possible over short distances. Motorists should slow down and use low-beam headlights if driving, as this treacherous fog environment develops.
Wind in my face, wild in my veins, lightning in my blood, can't outrun this flame. Yeah, I'm chasing that storm, and it's chasing me the same.
We're keeping a close eye on Columbus, Indiana, right now, with a complex situation unfolding across the Midwest. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for Washington County, indicating a significant risk of severe thunderstorms, with damaging winds and large hail possible. Meanwhile, multiple flood warnings are in effect for counties in and around Columbus, including Bartholomew, Brown, Decatur, Johnson, and Monroe, as well as neighboring Hamilton and Hendricks counties in Indiana, and Marion and Decatur in Ohio. These warnings reflect the ongoing threat of heavy rainfall and rapidly rising water levels in local streams and rivers. Looking at the forecast, today will start off mild, with temperatures in the low 60s and a 65% chance of light rain. However, tonight will bring showers and thunderstorms, with a 92% chance of precipitation and a slight chance of severe weather. Thursday will be a soggy day, with patchy fog and a 98% chance of precipitation, before things start to dry out somewhat on Friday, when we'll see a 77-degree high and a 71% chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for Burke, Renville, Mountrail, Ward, McHenry, Pierce, McLean, Sheridan, and Wells counties. Motorists in northwest and north-central North Dakota should be prepared for rapidly changing visibilities due to areas of fog reducing visibility to 1/4 mile or less, particularly at intersections and railroad crossings. Exercise extreme caution this morning, using low-beam headlights where necessary. This is part of a broader pattern of unsettled conditions associated with a powerful low-pressure system sweeping across the Great Plains.
Bare feet on the cracked leather, singing off key, winds got that wild-eyed grin.
Missouri, enhanced risk of severe storms, large hail and damaging winds expected throughout the day. Oklahoma, scattered severe thunderstorms, a few tornadoes possible as powerful low-pressure system crosses the Great Plains. Western Kansas, severe thunderstorms develop, with damaging winds and large hail possible. Western Texas, severe storms develop this afternoon, with hail and damaging winds possible.
I'll ride it out with my storm on the FM.
Flooding is hitting familiar spots in Rush County, Indiana, where witnesses report some areas are taking on water, as expected. This situation is unfolding amidst a complex scenario in the Midwest, where flood warnings are stacking up like fallen dominoes. A powerful low-pressure system sweeping through the Great Plains is fueling the risk of severe thunderstorms, including damaging winds and heavy rain.
Glow, you yell one more mile to the edge of this cell. I'm half scared to death, half under your spell. My storm on the FM, blowing through my small town head. Lightning in your kiss when you lean in close. Thunder in the way you say let's go. Turn it up, let the sirens spin. If the whole world's shaking, let it all cave in. If it all comes down, I'll say it again. I'll write it out with my storm on the FM.
The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for central Illinois. Here, we're witnessing a moderate threat materialize. Patchy dense fog, capable of restricting visibility to a mere quarter-mile at times, will persist through noon. This especially affects east-central areas, where travel conditions may become hazardous. Motorists should exercise extreme caution, especially within localized pockets of reduced visibility.
Be right there, holding on tight. You're my storm on the FM, blowing through my small town head. Lightning in your kiss when you lean in close. Thunder in the way you say let's go. Turn it up. My storm on the Storm warning on the floor tonight. We breaking every traffic light. Hey, hey. Windows shaking in the parking lot. We the chaos that they say to watch. You pull up in that midnight gloss, slip like wild eyes, stare me to get lost. Hands up when the sky turns gray. You and me never play it safe. Heart rate in a runaway chase, 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 chase. Spin me like twisters, round and round we go. Tear this club to splinters. When you drop it low, we don't run from the danger. We dance into the storm. Spin me like twisters till the night is torn. Exit signs flicker red and blue, but we locked in the side with you. Bar taps flying, bodies in a blur. You shout hit it, and the room starts to stir. Hands up when the sky turns gray. You and me never play it safe. Heart rate in a runaway chase, 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 chase. Spin me like twisters, round and round we go. Tear this club to splinters. When you drop it low, we don't run from the danger. We dance into the storm. Spin me like twisters till the night is torn. Sirens singing in the distance, but we're louder than the system. If the roof lifts, let it lift then. We were built for the friction. Spin me like twisters. Spin me like twisters. Round and round we go. Tear this club to splinters. When you drop it low, we don't run from the danger. We dance into the storm. Spin me like twisters till the night is torn. Spin me like twisters till the break of dawn.
We're seeing a significant threat of severe weather unfold across the lower Mississippi Valley, where a slight risk for severe thunderstorms is now in effect. shading that area yellow on our Storm Prediction Center, Day 1 Convective Outlook map. Under that slight risk, a marginal risk for severe storms is present in green, hinting at the complex interplay between wind shear and instability necessary for severe weather. Meanwhile, the entire region is under a generalized threat of thunderstorms, denoted by the light green color, as the air mass continues to warm and destabilize.
Ahead, we trade bad jokes to keep from thinking what was said. We keep chasing the thunder, riding right under that rolling wall of gray. Hearts beat faster than the whoppers. We get higher every time it blocks the day. If it all comes down on this Crockett County line, we were chasing the thunder. We made it to the spine. Dust in the mirrors, fence line bends, farm dog howling like it knows how this could end. Camera on the shoulder, hands still shake, not from the danger, from the beauty and the way. We keep chasing the thunder, riding right under that rolling wall.
We're zeroing in on the lower Mississippi Valley, where a potent combination of instability and wind shear is fueling a 15% risk of damaging wind, highlighted in vibrant yellow on the Day 1 Storm Prediction Center Outlook map. Meanwhile, areas of lower probability, including a 5% chance, are shaded in a deeper brown, hinting at potentially localized threats throughout this critical corridor. The southeast and Georgia, positioned squarely within a high-risk zone for general thunderstorms on the Storm Prediction Center's Day 2 Convective Outlook, now shaded in light green. This elevated threat indicates a significant likelihood of scattered, perhaps even numerous thunderstorms, developing throughout the region. As the atmosphere remains primed for instability and lift, these storms may tap into rich moisture, fostering potentially intense updrafts and a volatile atmosphere.
Map on the dash. 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 Map on the Map on the dash. Map on the dash.
We're seeing a perfect storm of instability and wind shear brewing over the southern plains, where a 100% chance of large hail has the Storm Prediction Center's attention. The map is a sea of black, signifying a significant threat in many areas, with 15% and 5% probabilities shaded in yellow and brown, respectively, serving as a reminder that not all regions are quite as severe. But make no mistake, the severity is widespread, with large hail a near certainty tomorrow in this part of the country. Look at this Day 3 convective outlook, where the Storm Prediction Center has issued an enhanced risk, shaded in brilliant orange, precisely centered over the lower Mississippi Valley. Surrounding it, a broader area of slight risk, in vibrant yellow, and a smaller, but no less crucial, marginal risk, in a deep green hue. This trifecta of risk categories hints at a complex, potentially explosive storm system brewing over the region.
You read it out. Pick up keys on the kitchen drawer, photo frames hitting the floor. Mama yelling, kids, come on, whole damn house saying something's wrong. Tornado emergency, bearing down on me. County line shaking like a tambourine. Hold that baby, grab that ring. If it ain't nailed down, let it swing. Tornado emergency, pray and let it be. If we got each other, that's all we need. Wind might take this old tin roof, but it won't take you from me. Sirens wailing like a midnight choir. Neighbor's porch air rolling down the wire. Cows bunched up at the old fence row. I can taste that metal in my throat. We pile in under cinder blocks. Basement air thick as a ticking clock. Daddy's hands round the flashlight beam whispered, y'all just talk to heat. Tornado emergency, bearing down on me. County line shaking like a tambourine. Hold that baby, grab that ring. If it ain't nailed down, let it swing. Tornado emergency, pray and let it be. If we got each other, that's all we need. That road got closer like a freight train's ghost. Earth kept shaking, but I held you close. When the stillness hit, we climbed those stairs. Found our mailbox in a neighbor's man. Tornadoes, no, they don't hit here. They got scared and they went elsewhere. Some say the weather, it gets kinda scary, but it always misses old Plum Nelly. Storm chasers and weathermen, they ain't seen nothing like this since lightning, thunder, and even hail come to the line and they turn around, tell Plum Nelly, Georgia, come and visit, let me warn you. Take a break from Alabama, Mississippi, rain and tornadoes. They all get iffy. The farmers say it ain't that great. We don't get enough rain for the wheat. Gotta dig deep just to find water for the cows, my son and my daughter. The city folk love it here. Their power stays on year after year. Never lost a roof in a hurricane. So many reasons and we all remain. But Plum Nelly, Georgia, come and visit, let me warn you. Take a break from Alabama, Mississippi, rain and tornadoes. They all get iffy.
First
The National Weather Service has issued a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Washington County in Indiana. A particularly potent storm is barreling its way east through the area, bearing 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Hail damage to vehicles and wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees are both very likely consequences. Locations such as Salem, Blue River, and New Pekin are directly in its path. As this powerful low-pressure system makes its way across the region, the stage is set for a chaotic day of severe weather across the eastern Corn Belt.
He just spits and he kills the news. Says, son, this ain't our first chase. It's tornado season. We stand on the porch and stare.
The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for Des Moines, Lee, Henderson, Warren, Hancock, McDonough, and Clark counties. Dense fog has rolled in off the Missouri River, shrouding the area in patchy, impenetrable mist. Motorists can expect sudden and drastic reductions in visibility, plummeting to less than a quarter of a mile, with travel times severely compromised. The fog is expected to persist through the next few hours.
Past the mailbox poles, gravel hits like a shotgun blast. Mama's yelling from the cellar door, get down here, boy. Move fast, but you pull up in that busted Ford, bare feet on the passenger dash. You say, come on, let's outrun this. Eyes on fire, foot on the gas. It's tornado season. We stand.
The National Weather Service has issued a flood warning for Hamilton, Ohio. A powerful storm system has stalled over the Great Miami River, unleashing minor flooding in the Miamitown area, with further inundation possible over the next several hours. At 18.0 feet, river levels will pose a threat to surrounding communities. Residents are urged to take immediate precautions to protect life and property.
I came here for you. Under that funnel twisting tide, we howl like sinners, telling the truth.
Innovative weather coverage doesn't have to cost a dime. WeatherRundown.com has all you need at your fingertips, completely free of charge. Get the latest on severe weather outlooks from the Storm Prediction Center, detailed forecasts from the National Weather Service, and even interact with our NextRad radar, all on WXRundown.com. Weather Rundown combines cutting-edge imagery with essential alerts from the National Weather Service, keeping you prepared with real-time weather updates. From current weather conditions to the disruption calculator, helping you plan with precision, WeatherRundown.com has it all. The key to understanding the weather is having the right tools. At WeatherRundown.com, you get not only our top-tier interactive radar, but also access to GOES satellite imagery and spotter network positions, all without costing you a cent. Your weather forecast and more on your desktop or mobile device, always up to date with WeatherRundown.com. With an array of tools such as storm reports, city forecasts, and severe weather warnings to help you navigate, this platform is an invaluable addition to any weather observer's toolkit, accessible only at WXRundown.com.
Storm watching.
In Indiana, a powerful microburst is now confirmed south of Sealyville, as verified by this Kokoro's report, with measured rainfall intensities exceeding 3.7 inches, further emphasizing the threat of flash flooding in the region. With multiple neighboring counties under flood warning, this report is part of a concerning pattern of heavy rain impacting central Indiana.
Spin that body back like a wild wind blow. Make it rain on the floor, on the floor, on the floor. Throw it up, let it pour, let it pour, let it pour. We got lightning in the club when you drop like that. You the forecast, baby, bring that back. Make it rain on the floor, on the floor, on the floor. Hurricane in your waist, I need more, I need more. Every move that you make, change your climate fast. You the forecast, baby, bring that back.
The National Weather Service has issued a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for southern Washington County, Kentucky, particularly centered around Salem. A violent thunderstorm is ravaging the area, with 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail causing widespread damage and posing an imminent threat to structures. Hail can shatter car windshields, while destructive winds will rip roofs from homes and topple trees. This storm is moving swiftly eastward at 40 miles per hour, bringing its fury to towns such as Little York and New Philadelphia. In the larger scheme, severe thunderstorms are intensifying across the southern and central plains, underscoring the need for vigilance and timely evacuations.
Hands up if you feel that change.
The National Weather Service has issued a flood warning for Clay and Richland counties in Illinois, where a dire situation is unfolding along the Little Wabash River below Clay City. Minor flooding is forecasted in the area, and the timing couldn't be worse, coinciding with this week's prolonged precipitation. Water levels are expected to rise dramatically, posing a significant threat to residents and infrastructure in this region.
I need more. Every move that you make, chase the climate fast. You the forecast, baby, bring that back.
The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for central Illinois, where a treacherous layer of patchy dense fog is gripping the area. Visibility is plummeting to a quarter mile in east-central Illinois, with rapidly changing conditions making travel perilous. Motorists, be aware of your surroundings and exercise extreme caution, particularly during the morning commute when visibility will be most restrictive. As the fog slowly begins to lift this afternoon, be sure to adjust your speed and use low-beam headlights if necessary.
Storm chaser hard rolling where the wild wind blows.
Breaking news from Indiana, where reports are flooding in of severe weather making landfall. In Knox County, witnesses confirm that hail as large as 125 inches is falling, a stark reminder that the storms threatening the region today are no joke. As flood warnings blanket parts of western Indiana, this hail report reinforces the intensity of the weather system, now bearing down on the state, bringing damaging winds and heavy precipitation to the region. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for Burke, Renville, Mountrail, Ward, McHenry, Pierce, McLean, Sheridan, and Wells counties. Across northwest and north-central North Dakota, fog is rapidly encroaching, shrouding the region in a veil of reduced visibility. Motorists beware, the roads ahead will be treacherously veiled, with quarter-mile visibilities plunging to near zero. Heed the warning, use low beams, and approach intersections and railroad crossings with extreme caution. Carbondale is the focal point today, as a messy mixture of rain and thunderstorms blankets the heartland. The National Weather Service has issued a flood advisory for portions of southern Illinois, including Jackson and Williamson counties. This warning indicates that localized flash flooding is possible, especially along area rivers and streams. Looking at your forecast, today you can expect plenty of showers and even thunderstorms, with highs reaching 74 before a cool down tonight. Showers and storms will continue to impact the region, with a chance of heavy rain developing by tonight. The unsettled weather will continue into Thursday, with a 94% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Now let's look ahead to Friday. Some welcome drier air will move into the region, with mostly sunny skies giving way to a slight chance of rain showers late in the day. But before that, Thursday night's low will drop down to 60, so make sure to grab that jacket before bed. I'll be keeping a close eye on this region as the situation develops, and will continue to bring you updates throughout the day. Severe thunderstorms erupt in western Texas and southern Oklahoma, with damaging winds and large hail a possibility. Tornado watches in effect for parts of Kansas, Nebraska, and the Texas Panhandle. High surf warning for coastal North Carolina, with wave heights reaching up to 10 feet. A cold front brings gusty winds and scattered showers to the Gulf Coast, from eastern Louisiana to the Panhandle of Florida. Tropical moisture fuels dense fog advisory for portions of coastal Mississippi and Alabama. The National Weather Service has issued a flood warning for Bartholomew, Johnson, and Shelby counties in Indiana, effective until March 9. Rising river levels, now exacerbated by a swath of 2–4 inches of accumulated rainfall, are forecast to moderate the severity of flooding, with additional heavy rainfall this evening and Thursday morning threatening to worsen the situation. The Driftwood River near Edinburgh has already seen effects from this increased precipitation. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for Scott, Jefferson, and Clark County. A strong thunderstorm, bearing down on our region with winds of up to 40 miles per hour and hail measuring a half-inch in diameter, poses an immediate threat to our area. Gusty winds could wreak havoc on tree limbs and unsecured objects, while minor hail damage to vegetation looms in the near future. This warning highlights the region's sensitivity to even moderate weather disturbances.
We're just forecast friends, talking highs, talking lows again. Is it rain? Is it shine? Is it snow? You don't know, but you need to know. Every cloud, every gust, every feather, you're in love with the weather. You cancel all our plans for a 10% chance. Texting out advisories like a one-person branch. You name every heat wave like a distant cousin. You cheer when the sirens test. Call it beautiful buzzing. Hey! We're just forecast friends, talking highs, talking lows again. Is it rain? Is it shine? Is it snow? You don't know, but you need to know. Every cloud, every gust, every feather, you're in love with the weather. You say, look at that pressure drop, like it's hard in a quiet shop. You watch the sky like breaking news. I watch you watching every hue. If Pep's obsession means you care too much, I'll take your charts and your traffic jams. Cause when you say there's a front rolling through, I know you're really just making plans. We're just forecast friends, talking highs, talking lows again. Is it rain? Is it shine? Is it snow? You don't know, but you need to know. Every cloud, every gust, every feather, you're in love with the weather.
Claremont, Indiana, where Mother Nature has been in a giving mood, blanketing the region with a thick veil of fog. But before we dive into the forecast, let's address the elephant in the room, the flood warnings that have been issued for numerous counties in the area. The National Weather Service has issued a flood warning for Bartholomew, Jackson, and Johnson counties, indicating that water levels are expected to rise, and residents should be prepared for rapidly changing conditions. Looking ahead to the next 72 hours, Claremont can expect a roller coaster of temperatures, starting with a cooler today, where highs only reach 55. Tonight, areas of fog will persist, and we see a significant jump in precipitation chances with a 93% chance. But it's not all gloom, as Thursday brings warmer air, pushing temps up to 64 degrees. However, this warmer air also comes with a greater chance of precipitation, which could lead to some heavy downpours. By Friday, we're looking at a chance of showers and thunderstorms, with highs pushing up to 75. The weekend may bring some relief from the rain, but the unsettled weather pattern continues.
If you're in the truck, find a low spot, flat, ditch by the road, stay small, stay flat. If you're in a store, hit the inside wall, think small, think strong, don't try to outrun it all. Get down, stay down.
Look closely at this lower Mississippi Valley, where the Day 1 convective outlook is painting a nuanced picture of potential thunderstorm activity. A marginal risk, shaded in soothing green, hints at scattered general thunderstorms, light green whispers across the region. But it's the slight risk, cast in a cautionary yellow, that catches our attention, signaling an elevated threat of severe storms within this area. Here's the outlook for Day 1 in the northern Rockies. A swath of the region is now classified as a general thunderstorm risk, shaded in light green, underscoring the potential for scattered thunderstorms to develop as a cold front interacts with moist upslope flow.
You were patching up the porch.
Severe weather intensifies in the lower Mississippi Valley, where a potent setup is yielding a 5% chance for tornado, shaded in brown on the map. Surrounding areas like this one pose a lower risk, with a 2% chance for twister, visible in the green hue, hinting at a moderate level of uncertainty.
But the dogs got strange and quiet, and the day turned into night empty.
In the lower Mississippi Valley, a 15% chance of damaging winds takes center stage on this Day 1 outlook, highlighted in soothing yellows that belie the turbulence brewing within. Meanwhile, a smaller 5% risk, faintly hinted at in brown, underscores the uncertainty still lingering in this zone, ever a harbinger of potent thunderstorms that could unleash significant gusts.
Heavy skies and a life we built scattered for
We're focusing in on the lower Mississippi Valley, where the Day 1 large hail outlook hints at a significant threat. A 5% chance for large hail is painted in brown across the region, but it's the 15% possibility, shaded in yellow, that grabs our attention, a substantial risk for hail damage.
We ran down to your mama's cellar with the neighbors from next door.
Central to the forecast, our Day 2 convective outlook focuses on the lower Mississippi Valley, where a general thunderstorm risk has been identified, shaded in light green. This region stands out with a high likelihood of unsettled conditions, supporting widespread to scattered areas of general thunderstorms.
The wind tore through like it didn't care.
Now I'm standing where our front door used to be.
Just a mailbox.
Pronounced enhanced risk of general thunderstorms unfolds over the Central Plains, with potential for scattered intense updrafts tomorrow. This light green shaded region, marking the general thunderstorms category, hints at a volatile mix of instability and wind shear that could energize the entire complex.
Just Sunday boots in a neighbor's dish.
Our wedding pictures soaked in
A high-end risk of general thunderstorms unfolds over the southeast in Georgia, with enhanced conditions for excessive rainfall and gusty winds. This light green shaded area, marking a moderate risk, encompasses the entire region, highlighting a heightened potential for wet and stormy weather.
empty fields, heavy sky.
Every promise blown to splinter.
A potent cluster of instability unfolds over the deep south and Gulf Coast, where the Day 2 convective outlook has pinpointed a general thunderstorm risk, shaded light green on our maps. This risk, fueled by a marriage of warm air and lift, promises a chaotic array of storms capable of producing a variety of hazardous impacts.
But your hand in mine says we survive.
In this southern plains corridor, the Day 2 convective outlook reveals a nuanced threat. A marginal risk, denoted by the map's green shading, spans a moderate area of vulnerability, where any destabilization could spark scattered, low-end severe activity. Meanwhile, a slight risk, shown in yellow, concentrates over a narrower, but still significant, segment, hinting at the potential for more substantial convective events. Over the southern plains, the Day 2 tornado outlook paints a tale of modest but significant risk. A 5% chance for tornado, shaded in brown on the map, indicates pockets of instability where supercells can form. Meanwhile, swaths of the region hold a 2% chance, illustrated in green, signaling subtle hints of atmospheric energy ripe for development.
Whispers, names and sounds ahead. We trade bad jokes to keep from thinking.
In the southern plains, a 5% chance of damaging winds is shaded in brown, hinting at the instability building across this region. Now, we're looking at a more substantial threat with a 15% likelihood, highlighted in yellow, where low-level wind shear and a robust warm layer set the stage for potentially damaging gusts.
Every time it blocks the day, if it all.
In the southern plains, a high-stakes weather scenario unfolds, with a 100% chance of large hail painted across the map in a deep, foreboding black. We see significant severe threats in portions of Texas and Oklahoma, those areas shaded in the ominous black. Meanwhile, areas near the Red River and in southwestern Oklahoma are looking at a 15% chance, a yellow warning flashing brightly on the screen. Everywhere else, the threat is less acute, but still very real, a 5% chance lurking in the periphery, a faint brown whisper on the map.
Hands still shake, not from the danger, from the beauty.
The Day 3 convective outlook is now casting its gaze over the lower Mississippi Valley, where a light green shading denotes a heightened possibility for general thunderstorms. This widespread risk is centered over our focal region, hinting at a dynamic interaction between Gulf moisture and a strengthening disturbance aloft. Across the lower Mississippi Valley, a complex setup unfolds for Day 3 as the atmosphere becomes primed for severe thunderstorms. Enhanced risk, shaded in orange, dominates this region, indicating a high likelihood of destructive storms capable of producing damaging winds and large hail. Surrounding this core, a ring of slight risk in yellow warns of scattered storms that could still pack a punch, while marginal risk in green highlights the potential for isolated, but still disruptive, storm activity. The lower Mississippi Valley is squarely in the crosshairs of the Day 3 total severe outlook, with a significant 30% probability of severe, weather highlighted in bold red on the map. That's right, the risk of severe thunderstorms has a 5% chance of producing a tornado, marked in subtle brown, a 15% chance of large hail or damaging winds, denoted in cautionary yellow, and of course, the 30% top pick for severe weather, a fiery red that demands attention. Get the inside track on every storm with wxrundown.com, your go-to source for comprehensive weather intelligence. This is the hub where radar, satellite imagery, and expert analysis converge, and it's all here free of charge. Uncover detailed forecasts, severe weather outlooks, and critical alerts with one seamless interface, wxrundown.com, where weather clarity is just a click away. North Texas, isolated severe thunderstorms brew, with large hail and damaging winds a possibility today. Severe thunderstorms to affect the region today, with a couple of tornadoes possible. Coastal Georgia and the Carolinas, flooding expected with the approaching storm system. Florida coastline, dense fog advisory issued, impacting morning commute times. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for Pulaski, Phelps, Texas, and Dent counties. Doppler radar is tracking a potent thunderstorm system moving northeast at 45 miles per hour, with half-inch hail possible across a broad swath of south-central Missouri. This system has the potential to inflict minor hail damage to vegetation, and locations such as Rolla, Fort Leonard Wood, and Salem are all in its projected path. As part of a larger severe weather threat unfolding across the nation today, residents should exercise caution and remain informed.
They got apps open, radar on the wall, arguing in group chats about a 5% squall.
We have a severe weather situation unfolding in your area, with a strong thunderstorm producing half-inch hail and moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This storm has the potential to cause minor damage to vegetation, and you are urged to exercise caution.
Cheering when the sky turns mean and green. They say it's just a model runaway, but they'll be up all night anyway. Weather weenies measuring the raindrops in their dreams, living by the long-range fantasy. I love you, but I hope it's sunny today. They whisper bomb cyclone like a secret code. Pause a day-night movie for a fresh upload. They'll cancel our picnic on a 7-day game and dance when the rooftops get a dusting at best. Oh yes, weather we need.